Good morning, everybody. My name is Alan Francois. Everybody, call me Mr. Blanc. You can call me Mr. Blanc if you want. All right. So, I am here this morning to tell you something. So, never lose your time. When you lose your time, you know, you're going to make something wrong in your life. But you can prepare sometimes to learn something, to get a subject in your mind. Get a subject in your mind, you got a lot of effort to do. You have to make effort to get something in your life. For example, I think so when I was secondary two, so I wanted to speak English, but I was at Power English School, in Baptist school, you know. But I get started to speak English, but I got in my mind I want to speak English as an American. I want to speak English as an English teacher, a good English teacher. And my main goal in the life, become an English teacher. But to become an English teacher, so it's not easy. I've got a lot of effort today to become an English teacher. But you too, if you want to speak English, if you want to become an English teacher, you got a lot of things to do. You got a lot of effort to do for this. You gotta make effort about it. A lot of, you know, yeah. So I get started to speak English. Every day I read. Every day I read. Every day I listen to music. Every day, you know, I practice English. Let me say something. The reading is very, very important to learn everything that you want. If you never read, you never learn too. But you gotta so for example, pronunciation about reading. When you're reading a lot with a lot of vowels, you're gonna you're gonna perfect. You're gonna perfect. Your tongue is gonna perfect. So the life is very very difficult. For example, for all Asian, long. So Asian is a people. So or people that suffering a lot. For this, when you get ready to see your first suffering, but you can try to learn something. Tomorrow you're gonna perfect. For example, you know I tried to speak English. Today I'm an English teacher. I am a good English teacher because I pass my time to learn English, to read a lot, to study a lot, to listen to music a lot. But I think so. If you want to speak English as an American, try to get to the English course, in your areas, in your zone, in your neighborhood. You're gonna perfect. All right? There's no problem. So it's your friends, Mr. Blanc. You know, it was nice talking to you today. Let me say you something. If you wanna this week continue, you can share, subscribe, you know, and like this video. May God bless you. Get a subject in your mind. You're gonna perfect tomorrow. May God bless you all. Bye bye.